Sound check, everyone. Getting ready for the SWOHSHL Tournament Championship game, Alder against Troy, coming up in just a few minutes. Good afternoon, everyone, from the Kettering Ice Arena in Kettering, Ohio. Welcome to the Southwest Ohio High School Hockey League Tournament Championship game. My name is Kent Jacobs, along with producer, engineer, and camera operator Cherie Champagne. And we welcome you to this tournament championship game between the number 1 seed, the Alder Knights, and the number 3 seed, the Troy Trojans. The Alder Knights got here from a 16-0 win over Elder yesterday, and the Alder Knights nipped the 2nd seed Beaver Creek Beavers by a score of 2-1. Of course, these teams quite familiar with each other, as all the SWOHSHL teams are. So whenever the two teams get together that are well acquainted, it's usually a tight game, so we'll see how things go this afternoon. The Troy Trojans are coming into this game with a record of 18-6-0. The Alder Knights are 15-8 and 1 tie and 2 overtime losses. We welcome any messages you'd like to get off to us in our live chat. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button to the Academy Hockey Club channel. There's no charge to do that. And you can get a message in. Tell us where you're watching from and what team you're rooting for, what player you're rooting for. The two teams are out warming up right now. Looking at the Alder Knights roster, today it looks like Thomas Drake will be in goal for the Knights. We have stats I got from Alder coach Kevin Berry before the game. Unfortunately, I didn't think to ask Troy coach Preston Howes for stats yesterday, so he didn't have any with him. He said he had them on his computer at home, so we don't have any stats for the Trojans coming in. But for the Knights, they have several players to watch. Their top goal scorers, Logan Adams has 33, Danny Mahoney 32, Adam Ryder 23, Evan Schultz 23, and Dixon Phillips with 16. Assist leaders on the Knights, Danny Mahoney with 25, Schultz 25, Logan Adams 24, Eli Grader 20, and Adam Ryder 18. So total points, adding goals and assists, the leaders are Danny Mahoney and Logan Adams with 57 points each. Evan Schultz has 48, Adam Ryder 41, and Eli Grader 32. The Knights, just one goalie on their roster, and that's Thomas Drake, so all the wins belong to him. Thomas Drake coming in with a record of 15-10-1, 3.08 goals against average, and a .866 save percentage. In goal for the Troy Trojans tonight is a freshman that won the game against Beaver Creek yesterday 2-1, and he's back, Simon Latif. I spoke to Coach House before the game, and he said that Latif is a freshman, but he has a hot hand, so he is back out on the ice manning the Trojan crease tonight. Now the starting lineups. First for the Troy Trojans, the number 3 seed of the tournament. At forward, number 24, Eli Wenning. At forward, number 21, Mason Weaver. Number 4, Cooper Sexton at forward. On defense, number 11, Colin Berghardt. And defense, number 20, Brady Campbell. And here's Simon Latif, goalie, and the Trojans line up at the blue line. Now the number 1 seed of the tournament, the Alder Knights. At forward, number 90, Dixon Phillips. At forward, number 91, the boy I call the junkyard dog, Danny Mahoney. Number 77 at forward, A.J. Mahoney, the puppy. Defense, number 42, Adam Ryder. And on defense, Jake Henry, number 0. And Thomas Drake. Again, the only goalie on the roster for the Knights, Thomas Drake.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you stand, remove your hats, and direct your attention to our...
And now, everyone, from the Kettering Ice Arena, the playing of our national anthem. The Troy Trojans are coached by Preston Howells, the Alder Knights by Kevin Berry. The Knights will be in their white home sweaters as they're the home team since they are the number 1 seed in the tournament. They have got black trunks, gold and black trim. The Troy Trojans are in their road gray sweaters with red trunks and gray and red trim. Our officials for today, Gary Dickstein along with Eric Schreiner. Thomas Drake is in the crease to our right. Simon Latif, and that's spelled L-A-T-I-F. Simon Latif in the crease to our left. We've got a fair crowd here this afternoon for the championship game, scanning the bleachers around Kettering Ice Arena. I'd say we're maybe somewhere 60 to 70% filled. So a nice crowd for a Sunday afternoon, especially because there's some other game and some other sport to be played later. I don't know what's on. In fact, I thought Taylor Swift decided to come here for the SWOHSHL Championship. She's out there somewhere in the bleachers. She told Kelsey she'll DVR his game and watch it later. Okay, folks, we're underway from Kettering Ice Arena. The Alder Knights control the puck in the Troy zone. Puck tied up in the corner. A couple of players go down, but they shoot and score! One of the players went down in the corner. And the Knights are able to pluck it in, and it's the dog, Danny Mahoney. I was looking at the players down in the corner, wondering what was going on over there, and the puck was kicked out in front, and Mahoney knocks it in. And for Danny,
Comes at 37 seconds. It was scored by number 91, Danny Mahoney. The assist by number 90, Dixon Phillips. That's Danny Mahoney.
so Danny Mahoney
Dixon Phillips at 37 seconds.
with his 33rd goal of the season, assisted by Dixon Phillips. And now we have Danny Mahoney in the box. Check from behind. That's a major penalty. For Dixon Phillips, that assist was his 16th of the season. Okay, and referee Schreiner is barking over at the Alder bench. They had a complaint about the call, and referee Schreiner says that's a penalty all day, he says. All right, the puck is cleared out by Eli Grader. Knights carry back in. It's dumped right back out. Trojans on a power play, but the puck is iced, and we'll have a face-off. That's a no-no. You don't want to ice the puck when you are on a power play. You have to take the face-off all the way back to your end, so it kills time. Face-off, left wing circle. Puck centered, save. Another shot off the rebound from the right point. In and out of the mitt of Latif. Trojans still have it now in their own zone. They're coming back out. A rush the other way. Here's Sexton. Pulls the trigger wide of the Knights net. And the puck caroms off the end boards to center. Whacking it back in for the Trojans is Brady Smith. Trojans trying to set up their power play offense. Cooper Sexton, right point. And a pass goes over the blue line to center. Knights have to go back. They dump it back in. Puck cleared all the way back behind the Trojan net at the other end. That was a major penalty to Mahoney, and it's halfway done. 2.5 left in that 5-minute major. Puck cleared into the Troy zone to our right. Puck centered, but off a stick to the far boards. There's a big hit by Eli Grader on one of the Trojans along the far wall. Now Brady Smith centers, but right to a Knight player and back the other way. He had a chance, was Evan Schultz. Had that been a clean pass, he would have had a 1-0 breakaway. Now here's a chance. And Fanning on a shot, but a wraparound. Latif the save. Knights, a couple of good chances shorthanded. Now back the other way for the Trojans is Will Barnes, but there is a whistle.
There's a correction on the altar goal. The altar goal was scored by number 90, Dixon Phillips. The assist to number 91.
Okay, they have changed the scoring on the goal, and it flips around. Phillips is the goal scorer and Mahoney the assist. So that's a reversal of what they initially said. There's Brady Smith's shot, blocked to center. Back the other way is Phillips. Phillips tailed by Smith. Smith knocks him into the corner wall. Now back come the Trojans to rush the other way. They dump it in behind the Alder net. Trojans down 1-0. They need to get a shot in on this power play, but the puck is cleared away. Under a minute left in, a minute and a half left in the power play. Puck dumped into the Alder zone and cleared right back out. It's going to be on goal. Save made by Latif. Rebound out to one of the Trojan players. But poke checked right back into the Troy zone behind the net. Trojans need to get the puck at the other end of the rink. They've got a man advantage. Knights are doing a good job of keeping the puck out of their own end on this penalty kill. Now the puck is rimmed around into the Alder zone. Along the boards, now behind the net. Pass out of the zone. The Knights have to circle back. That's the second pass that went over the blue line. Unforced errors on this power play. Here comes Eli Wenning. He's checked. Puck cleared to the point, held in right there, sent behind the net. Trojans trying to get some offense on this power play, but it's cleared to center, picked up by the Knights. Here comes Jake Henry moving in. And it's tipped behind the net, and then we've got a whistle. Penalty killed off. Mahoney back on the ice. But we have another whistle. And what have we got now? "16 Gray tripping," I believe he said. That's Carson Smith. So now a Knight power play with them leading 1-0. Knights have it, and they'll clear it all the way down. Pass off a skate boot of one of the Trojan players. Puck shot in on goal, save Latif, and the rebound cleared. I had to mention this yesterday during the Beaver Creek Troy game. These uniforms of the Trojans, I don't have the greatest eyesight. The red on gray, red numbers on the gray uniforms, sometimes I have a hard time seeing. Here's a shot and the save, Latif. That shot taken by Knight player Evan Schultz. So sometimes I might be a little slow in trying to identify the Trojan players, because from a distance the red numbers on the gray uniforms are hard for me to make out. Puck cleared back into the Alder zone. But here's a shot by the Trojans, and they score! Holy mackerel! Who is that? He stole the puck in the Alder zone. A very bad giveaway in your own end by the Knights. And I believe it's Brady Smith, but they'll announce it over the public address. He ties the game. Wow.
The Troy goal, number 24, Eli.
It's Eli Wenning,
Time of the goal, 6:57.
unassisted.
That's Wenning at 6:57. The goal was unassisted.
So a short-handed goal by the Trojans. Here's a shot. Latif the save with his big paddle stick. Rebound behind the net. Comes in front. A shot! And Ryder was looking for a penalty or something. He raised his hand saying, hey, what's going on? Nothing called, and the Trojans clear the puck. Alder on a power play. Now we're all knotted up at one apiece. Here's Mahoney, pulls the trigger, and it's blocked in front. Puck then knocked over to the corner. There's a big hit by the Knights. Evan Schultz running over one of the Troy players. He's back on his feet. Now one of the Knight players goes down in front of the net, and I think that was Schultz. Same guy. So a lot of haggling around. Now we've got a whistle, and I think we're going to have a penalty. Interference. Dickstein is yelling at the Troy bench. I didn't see it. I can't see it. They're hard to make out, that red on gray. They'll say it. Did you see the number?
Sexton.
Oh, number 4? Okay, Cooper Sexton.
Number 4?
Yeah, for interference. From the draw, shot up off a stick and over the glass. Speaking to Troy coach Preston Howells before the game, he said he wanted his Trojans to be physical with the Knights like they were against Beaver Creek. Because he said that for some reason they are haven't been physical in their games against the Knights. And he said, I think we need to dump some orange paint on the Alter jerseys. Shot wide of the Trojan goal. Knights on a power play. We're knotted up at 1. Puck cleared away, and after it, trying to steal the puck away, one of the Knight players, I can't make out his number. Now the Knights regain possession. The long pass gets through everybody, and there's that icing violation when you're on a power play, which you don't want to see. Face-off taken all the way back into the Alter zone. Do you see any chats on your phone?
Yep.
Okay, I can't see them. They're not showing. I'm going to catch up on the chat messages. Hold on, everybody. At the next stoppage of play. Loose puck in the near corner of the Troy zone. Puck centered, tip in front, and they score! Power play goal for the Knights. And it looks like it is Eli Grader. And Alter takes a 2-1 lead. Got a message from Dean Beidel from Knoxville, Tennessee. Says, go Troy Trojans. Thank you, Dean. And our pal Megan Mahoney says, go Dog.
Eli Grader. The assist from
So Greater from Tanner Edmonds makes it 2-1 Knights, and now the Knights are offside, entering the Troy zone. So nice to hear from you, Dean Beidel. He says, from Knoxville, Tennessee, go Troy Trojans. And Megan Mahoney, she is Danny Mahoney's aunt, and she says, go Junkyard Dog. Nice to hear from everybody. Again, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button to the Academy Hockey Club and let us know which team you're rooting for, what player. For Eli Greater, that was his 13th goal of the season. Tanner Edmonds, his 7th assist. Again, I was provided with stats from the Alder coach, Kevin Berry. I did not ask yesterday. I should have asked Coach House of Troy for some stats. He said he had them at home. There's a shot, and they score! The Knights score, and it's 3-1. Holy mackerel. And let's see who leads that line. It is Phillips. Dixon Phillips. And it's timeout Troy. Coach House and his staff are going to try to talk things over. They don't want this game to get away from them. We'll wait for the announcement on that goal. It looked like Dixon Phillips led the handshake line. So we'll wait to see. Wait till they announce the goal. Let's see. What else we have? We got some other messages, everybody. Wait a minute. Dixon Phillips is second of the game. Evan Schultz, the assist. Phillips, his second goal of the game. And that gives him 18 on the season. Assist to Schultz. That is his 26th. Some other messages, everybody. Want to catch up? Megan Mahoney says, go Pup. That's A.J. Mahoney, Danny's little brother. Ashley Ann. Hey, Ashley, we got to speak to you yesterday during the Beaver Creek game. She says, way to go, Eli Wenning. We'll keep an eye on Eli today. Ashley Ann, nice to hear from you. Evan McElfresh says, Troy alum here, and Uncle to goalie Noah Carver. Let's go Trojans. Nice to hear from you, Evan. Thanks, everybody. It's great to hear from you folks tonight from all points on the compass. Catching this SWOHSHL championship game. Right now, the Alder Knights up 3-1. Coach Preston Howells calling timeout and barking some instructions to the Trojan players. Puck kicked off into the near corner of the Alter zone. Now it's cleared over to the far side. Knights the other way. 2-on-1, but the puck came off the Knight player's stick. Looking for it in front was Greater. He tried to get a tip on a centering pass, but it was over his stick, off the far boards, and down the ice. No icing on that play. The refs say someone could have played it. Here's Greater. He's being shadowed by Trojan Mason Weaver. Trojans get the puck back at center ice. Carrying it in, he lost it behind him. Trying to center it was Quinn Garrity. They're down to 3:11 to go in the first period. Alter in the white sweaters leads it 3-1. There's a blast, and it's caught by Latif. He lunges out of the crease to catch that one with his trapper mitt and hangs on to it. Face off right wing circle of the Troy zone to our left. There's a big hit on one of the Knight players in the corner. He goes down. Uh-oh, what's going on over there? Are they a little bit of a scrum? I think one of the players, Knight players, can't make out his number, was down in the corner. I thought for a second that the Troy player was kind of taking a poke at him, but I think he was just picking up his stick. From the draw in the Troy zone, shot on, save Latif, rebound to the near corner. Puck loss, it's picked up by the Trojans, and we've got a penalty coming up. It'll probably be a hooking penalty against Alter, as Troy's Carson Smith tried to break out with the puck, and he was hooked from behind. He lost his stick, and there will be a penalty on Alter. Probably not a bad penalty, though. It's on Tanner Edmonds. High stick is the call. Probably not a bad penalty because he prevented a breakout attempt on the Knights' goal. And we'll see if they will kill this penalty. Oh, it was slashing. I thought they called high stick, so slashing. So big power play chance for the Trojans. Here's Eli Wenning. Drops it off to the right wing circle. Centering pass is stolen by Danny Mahoney. He spins and clears it all the way down the ice. Back to get it, Brady Smith of Troy. Rims it to this near side wing. Puck off the stick of Smith, and it's dumped right back by Phillips behind the Troy net. A minute left in the power play opportunity for Troy. They need to get the puck at the other end of the rink. Puck again cleared behind the Trojan net. Now a pass at center. After it Wenning, and the pass was too far ahead of him, and it's cleared back to center. Trojans trying to get a rush going the other way again. Brady Smith over the Alter line. Smith, left wing circle, drops it off, but again, an errant pass right to an Alder player, and they clear it out. Trojans need to clean up their passing for the rest of this game. It's been a little bit freewheeling and not on the money here. Mahoney clears the puck again all the way down to Latif in goal. He clears the puck to center. Puck carried back behind the Alder net. Back to the point, and the buzzer sounds as Condi played the puck at the right point, but the buzzer sounds the end of period number one. So after one period of play, the score is Alter 3 and Troy 1. Shots unofficially in the first period. What do you have for shots? 9-4. So shots unofficially favoring Alter 9-4. The goals in that first period, 2 of them for Alter's Dixon Phillips, and one by Eli Grader. The Trojan goal of Troy scored by Eli Wenning. Referee Gary Dickstein is at center ice, ready to drop the puck for period number 2. Kent Jacobs live from Kettering Ice Arena, along with producer, engineer, camera operator Cherie Champagne. For this 2024 SWOHSHL Championship game. Puck hit off the side of the Alder net. There's a scrum right there at the side of the cage. One of the Knight players was down. And we'll set things back up. We have a penalty. Cross-checking on one of the Knight players. Did you see the number?
It was, 0 Jake.
Oh, 0? Yeah, 0. So it is Jake Henry. Two minutes for cross-checking, so another chance for the Trojans to get something going on a power play. Puck is carried back into the Troy zone by Evan Schultz, but he lost his edge and goes down. He wipes out along the wall. Puck still in the Troy zone. Puck banged off the end wall to this near side. Trojans need to get the puck out of their own zone. Here they come, here they come. Here is Brady Smith over the Alder line, fires! And the save made by Drake. Puck still live in the Alder zone. Now it's cleared all the way down the ice. Back to get it. Cooper Sexton of Troy. Cooper, one of those hard-nosed players on this Troy team. There's a shot and a hit off the goal post. Almost a power play goal. And now the puck is tipped to center by Ryder. Out of harm's way. Boy, the Knights, bad luck on that shot. Now here is Winning a shot. And that's turned aside by Drake off to the corner. Now the Knights trying to come back the other way. One man back. And a nice play on defense. I can't see the number. Might have been Winning, but he made the play on Logan Adams. Now here's Mahoney, a blast. And it's wide of the Troy net. A minute left in the power play for Troy. Danny Mahoney for Alder. He's got Grader moving in. Shot, save, rebound. Still down is Latif. He lunges, and holy mackerel. No goal. Holy cats. Did it go in, Shireen?
It went in. Okay.
Referee Schreiner had his arms held out in the safe sign, which would indicate no goal. We thought up here that it went in, but now referee Schreiner is explaining to the Alder bench the call. What?
I saw it cross the line early.
Oh.
Like way before.
They said the whistle blew?
The whistle, yeah, they didn't blow the whistle.
There was a pileup, and, well, the Alder bench thought they scored, but it is waved off. Penalty killed off by the Knights. So both teams back at full strength. Score still 3-1 in favor of Alter. Back is Adam Ryder behind his net. He's bumped off the puck there. Puck chipped up to the center red line. Now back into the Troy zone. The Trojans cleared. There's Brady Smith. And he's tripped up and goes down. No penalty on that. There's a shot. Save. Drake. Rebound. They score! Brady Smith cuts the Alder lead now to 3-2. I thought for sure there was going to be a tripping penalty on that play, but they did not call anything. But the Trojans are, at any rate, able to get the puck in. Brady Smith. We'll wait for the announcement on the goal to get assists. From the drop of the puck, it's cleared into the Alder zone by Will Barnes of Troy. And it kicks off the end boards in front, covered by Drake. Face off left wing circle of the Alder zone. From the draw. Trojans have it. But then it's...
Comes at 3:22 of the second period. It was scored by number 8, Brady Smith. The assists were from number 7, Luke Harris, and number 16, Carson Smith. That's Brady Smith.
There's the announcement of the goal. Here is Mahoney's shot. Saved by Latif. Brady Smith the goal. And assists go to Luke Harris and Carson Smith. And it's now 3-2 in favor of Alter. Alter in the white sweaters. Troy in red. Here is Schultz. Deftly gets around a check. And they call offside as Alter's Logan Adams carried in, but I don't know. The puck didn't go out of the zone. I think the Alder bench is questioning that, but at any rate, it's a face-off outside the Troy blue line. From the draw. Grader gets it ahead. Quick shot. Save by Latif. That shot taken by Logan Adams. Now the Trojans look to clear the zone. They do. Brady Smith after it, but not before it crosses the Alder goal line for icing against Troy. Two goals by Dixon Phillips, one by Eli Grader for Alder. For Troy, a goal by Wenning and a goal by Brady Smith. Puck held in at the Troy blue line. Banged around to Ryder at the right point. Ryder sends it behind the net. Puck centered right in front, and it's tipped wide by Grader on a backhand one-timer. Nice centering pass. They almost cash in. Now a shot. Mahoney after it in front. Puck tipped behind the net. Now into the corner. Mahoney. He's ambushed by two Trojan players. Now here's Henry. A shot from the left point blocked. Mahoney after it. He chips it to center. And after it, Brady Smith of Troy. Trying to get past Ryder. A shot. And it's a save, I believe, by Drake. I think he got his pads on it. Nice effort by Brady Smith, working 1-on-2 the other way. .9:20 left in the second period. Well, we approach the midway point of the game with the score 3-2 Alder. Knights have a chance as A.J. Mahoney collects a pass, but there's a whistle. A cross-check penalty coming up against, it looks like, a Troy player. And that's Brady Smith. Brady Smith a cross-check minor. Both teams now have 3 penalties on the game. Power play, Alter with a 1-goal lead. Shot in and out of the trapping mitt of Latif, off to the near boards. Correction, it's not Brady Smith, it's Miles Schumann. So number 6, not number 8. Again, I have trouble reading the numbers on these Troy unis. Here's Danny Mahoney into the Troy zone. Fires! And it's high and wide of the Troy net. And the puck is cleared away. No one home at the right point for the Knights. They'll go back to get it. Pass off the far boards for Mahoney into the Troy zone. Fires, save, rebound is covered by Latif. Simon Latif has settled down after a shaky start. He has been able to keep the doors shut. Alder out shooting Troy 15-7 unofficially. That's just our count. It's not the official count. There's a shot, pad save, Latif, and he had to go drop down in what's called the butterfly stance with his knees together and feet spread out down to the ice to make sure that puck didn't go 5-hole, which is between the legs. Face off. Puck cleared away by the Trojans. .40 seconds left in the Alder power play chance. Adam Ryder. Straight up the gut over the Troy line. Centering for Schultz. The puck is tied up now by Latif. He scrambles out of the crease to cover it up before Schultz could get his stick on it. .7:19 to go in the second. So now we're past the 7:30 mark, which is the halfway point of the game. From the draw, left wing circle, Knights have it. Mahoney, right point, back to the left point. Shot by Ryder, high and wide. Knights, Mahoney ridden into the boards in the corner, trying to collect the rebound. Well, that's now hits Danny Mahoney. That was Phillips was the other player. Mahoney's shot is blocked from the right point and cleared, now carried back in, but we've got a whistle. We've got, I think, a roughing minor coming up against
Number 7. No.
a Troy player. Who is it? 4. Cooper Sexton, a roughing minor. Sexton's second penalty of the game. Big power play chance for the Knights, trying to extend their lead. They're up by 1 at 3-2. Face-off is in the Troy zone, but not before. We've got a timeout by Alter. Coach Kevin Berry will take a timeout. We're going to hear from one of our sponsors of our high school hockey, one of our Beaver Creek sponsors, and we're going to give them some run tonight. The Submarine House, we're going to hear from them And we'll be back in just a moment. 3-2. Alter, you're watching the SWOHSHL Championship game on the Academy Hockey Club YouTube channel.
The Troy penalty is on.
Hungry for a great time? Maybe some great food? Then come on down to your neighborhood Submarine House. Try our oven-toasted deli subs, mouth-watering salads, pizzas, appetizers, and more. And wash them down with a unique selection of craft beers while watching the big game on our big screens. With locations around Dayton, in Columbus, and our newest sports bar in Kettering, you're never far from a Submarine House. Subs, sports, spirits, Submarine House.
Alter goalie Thomas Drake back to his crease. Simon Latif of Troy back to his. And Coach Kevin Berry has given his crew some advice on this power play chance. Big opportunity to rebuild a lead. It's now down to 1. Dixon Phillips poised to take the face off for Alter. I can't read the Troy number, I'm afraid. Puck is cleared from the draw by the Trojans. They're digging at the puck behind the Alter net. Now the Knights come away with it. It's Adam Ryder. Poke checked away nicely by one of the Trojans, but then Ryder gets it back. Rink-wide pass, Phillips over his stick. They fight for it along the boards. There's a centering pass. It's broken up. Right, left point shot, and a save made by Latif. Not shot taken by Alter's Henry. Jake Henry. From the draw, left wing circle. Knights have it with a man advantage. Here's Ryder, top of the slot, shot, and score! A tip! Don't tell me. It's a tip. It wasn't a dog. It was a junk goal. It was a tip, I believe. This one, I believe it's a hat trick for Phillips. I believe there was a tip by Dixon Phillips, and if there was, it's a hat trick for him. Power play goal, Knights. They lead it 4-2. And that breaks the momentum that the Trojans had trying to.
The Alter goal scored by number 90, Dixon Phillips.
It was Phillips on the tip.
Assist to number 42, Adam Ryder, and number 91, Danny Mahoney. Time of the goal, 9:15. That's
Power play goal. It's Phillips from Mahoney and Ryder. And that's Danny Mahoney. That's a wonderful, I love it, a drive-by goal, I call it. You get a shot from the point and somebody cutting across the slot, just trying to get his stick blade on it. That's what Phillips did. And he redirected the puck. No chance for Latif. It's 4-2. From the face-off, Knights carry back in. Troy's own shot gloved by Latif. He reaches high over his head to snare that puck. So a hat trick tonight for Dixon Phillips. And for the season, he now has 19 goals. Puck cleared away out of the Troy zone. After it, Henry. Jake Henry checked in the corner. Puck cleared back into the Troy zone. Back to get it for the Trojans was Condi. And it's cleared all the way down over past the Alder goal line. It ricochets to center ice. Trojans have to let it go or they'll be offside. Knights pick it up, but Mahoney is stripped, or Edmonds rather is stripped, and Trojans unable to get a shot away. Knights regain possession, long pass at center off a stick. Fighting for it for Alter was Ryder. We got a whistle on the play. Is it an offside? I think we had an offside violation. Face off outside the Troy blue line. Trojans win the draw. Puck is chipped back to the red line, dumped right back in the Troy zone. Ryder intercepts the pass at the right point. Checked into the boards before he can pull the trigger on a shot. Now he regains the puck, and it came right off his stick as he tried to move into the slot area. Now here's a chance for Mahoney, a shot! And it's high and wide. The dog was almost in the right place at the right time in the slot area. He got the shot away. A little bit too much mustard on that one as it whistles high and wide. Now A.J. Mahoney bumped off the puck. Trojans come back. Centering pass for Smith, and he's checked. Loose puck fired wide of the Alter goal by Brady Smith. Puck held in by Smith. He pulls the trigger, but they're going to say the puck came over the blue line, and so it's offside against Troy. It was 3-1 after one, and both teams have scored one goal each in this second period. And we've got 2:34 left in this frame. From the draw for the Knights the other way, it's Logan Adams. And dropped it off behind the net, and the Trojans come back. 1-on-2, here's a shot. They score! What a shot! Trojans cut it to 4-3. Let me see who that young man was. What a shot. Looks like it is Cooper Sexton. With a rifle shot from the right wing. He had two Knight players coming after him. But he lets go a whistling wrist shot that punctures the Alder net behind Thomas Drake, and it's 4-3 now in favor of Alder.
The Troy goal comes at 12:41 in the second period. It was scored by number 4, Cooper Sexton. The goal was unassisted.
Unassisted goal by Sexton. Great individual effort. Now here come the Trojans 2-on-1. Another shot, pad save by Drake. And the puck is loose, and now one of the Knight players goes after Brady Smith, knocks him down, and there's a wrestling match. A little bit of a scrum in the left wing circle of the Alder zone. Brady Smith was knocked off his feet. Let's see if there is a penalty. Adam Ryder of Troy is escorted to the cooler for 2 minutes. Wait a minute. There's a double penalty. Brady Smith, the player that got knocked down, is called for slashing. And it was Adam Ryder called for, what was Ryder's? Roughing. So they're offsetting minor penalties. So out of that little scrum, they're saying the initiator was Smith of Troy with a slash, pardon me, and then came the roughing on Ryder. So both teams still at full strength.
On number 8, Brady Smith, 2 minutes for slashing.
Jake Henry of Troy starts out. He's checked. Whoa, Henry, a big hit. He was carrying the puck, and he got a big hit on one of the Troy players. Now we've got a whistle. What? For what? A Troy penalty? Looks like it's 14.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, unsportsmanlike conduct. So another Troy penalty. I didn't see who it was on. I didn't think Ian Francis Knott was playing. I thought it was 14, but I haven't been calling out his name yesterday or today, so I didn't think that he was playing. Might have been Wenning. Let's wait for the announcement of the penalty. Wenning is 24. Here's a chance, a shot by Ryder, and we're
Number 24, Eli Wenning, 2 minutes unsportsmanlike conduct.
it's Eli Wenning.
Penalty 13-30.
So Knights on a power play, leading it 4-3. Here's Eli Grader. Drops it behind into the corner. Centering pass tip. Ho! Just wide. Beautiful setup for a one-time tip right in front of the net, but it was wide. Here's Mahoney looking to load up. Shot. Blocked. And nice play by the dog as he chips the puck into the corner so that Troy player Luke Harris could not break away with the puck. Now what do we got?
Number 6.
Interference on
Number 6.
of Troy. So another Troy penalty, Miles Schumann, 2 minutes interference. And the penalties are starting to pile up for the Trojans. They have now committed 7. The Knights have committed 4. Huge opportunity for the Knights to add to their lead. It's 4-3. Danny Mahoney, top of the right wing circle. Looks to fire. He does. Save. Rebound. Loose, and it's cleared away by the Trojans. Campbell. Or correction, that was Barnes that cleared the puck. Here is Evan Schultz. Shot, and the save made by Latif. Rebound, still loose, and it's chipped away into the corner. Big chance there for the Knights. Puck centered again, Mahoney, and he says he scored, but what's the call? Mahoney thought he had a tip in. He was knocked off his feet at the same time, and he's complaining. He's saying, hey, I scored. No indication. Mahoney thought he scored, but nothing doing. So there will be a face-off. Score still 4-3 Knights, and they have the power play. And there, however, is the buzzer to end the second period. It's getting wild and woolly, folks. These kids on both teams are really going at it. Danny Mahoney is discussing that last play with referee Eric Schreiner, saying, hey, I scored, man. But now referee Dickstein will also meet with the Junkyard Dog and saying, "Dog, go back to the locker room, no goal." So Danny heads back, as well as his teammate Logan Adams, and for the Knights, Cooper Sexton, who's really the team leader on their squad. He's heading back to his bench now as well. The score after 2 periods of play, it is Alter 4 and Troy 3. We've got a barn burner. We're going to hear from one of our hockey sponsors, Milano's Restaurants. They've got a location on Fairfield Road in Beaver Creek and on Route 741 in Miamisburg. So go visit Milano's. We're going to hear from them. Score 4-3 for the Knights. Back in a minute. This is the SWOHSHL Championship game on the Academy Hockey Club YouTube channel. Milano's Pizza Subs and Taps, located at 2260 North Fairfield Road in the Fairfield Place Shopping Center. Since 1969, offering casual dining, serving cheesesteaks and subs on house-baked bread, plus pizza and beer. Give them a call at 937-427-7827. Dine in, curbside pickup, or delivery. Milano's, or visit them at milanossubs.com. Proud once again to be a sponsor of Beaver Creek Battling Beaver Hockey. 4-3 in favor of the Alter Knights after 2 periods of play over Troy. Let's run over the scoring as we have it. First period, it was, initially they said it was Mahoney from Phillips, and then they changed it later. They changed the goal. Dixon Phillips scoring, assisted by Danny Mahoney. It was 1-0 Knights, and then the Trojans tied it up. It was Eli Wenning with the goal unassisted. That made it 1-1, and then the Knights scored 2 unanswered goals. The first one was by Eli Grader, assisted by Tanner Edmonds. That was a power play goal. And then it was Dixon Phillips, his second goal of the game, assisted by Evan Schultz. And after 1 period of play, it was 3-1 Alter. Second period, things get a little wild and woolly. The Trojans cut the lead to 3-2 on a goal by Brady Smith. Assists were given to Luke Harris and Carson Smith on that play. That made it 3-2. And then Mr. Phillips of Alter, Dixon Phillips, number 90, gets his 3rd goal of the game, the hat trick. Assists were given to Adam Ryder and Danny Mahoney, and that was a power play goal. And I called that a drive-by goal. I love to see that. Ryder, I believe it was, took the shot from the defense position out near the blue line, and cutting across the slot to get a tip on it was Phillips. Well-timed play, got the tip on it. No chance for Latif. It went in. It was 4-2. Then Alter. And then the final goal of the period, scored by Cooper Sexton. What a shot. Troy's Cooper Sexton, uniform number 4, unassisted. He stole the puck at center, skated in on right wing, and from really a difficult angle as he cut toward the goal line and let loose a very crisp wrist shot, and it whistles into the Alter net, and that made it 4-3 Alter, and that's how we wound up at the end of 2 periods. So we're set up for what should be a barn burner in the 3rd period. Unofficial shots. favoring Alter 25 to 10.
That's what I have.
Okay.
I mean, I could have missed some because I'm doing both dates.
And that's unofficial. That's our count up here. We'll maybe after the game we might try to get the official count, but that's what we have up here, 25-10 Alter. No new chat, so it was nice to hear from everybody that got in messages earlier. Dean Beidel from the Troy side of things, Megan Mahoney, an Alter rooter, Ashley Ann, a Troy rooter, and Evan McElfresh, another Troy rooter. So nice to hear from all you folks today. As we're getting ready for the third period. We're going to step aside for a moment. We're going to hear from our good friends at City Barbecue. They're a nice sponsor of high school hockey for us this season. City Barbecue in 2 convenient locations, one on East Dorothy Lane in Kettering and one in Fairfield Road in Beaver Creek. Back in just a moment, 4-3 Knights. This is the SWOHSHL Championship game on the Academy Hockey Club YouTube channel. Kent Jacobs live from we're emanating from the Kettering Ice Arena in Kettering, and as I always say, it's always good to be emanating from somewhere. Alongside our producer, engineer, camera operator, Cherie Champagne. Where's production assistant Eskimo today?
She's at home writing.
She's at home writing. Okay. She didn't want to come to the hockey game. Okay. And where is Sir Lancelot?
He's at home.
He's at home too? Didn't want to come?
Grading papers, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Grading papers. Okay. Well, if they're watching, hello to Eskimo Dixie and hello to Sir Lancelot. Anybody else from the Champagne tribe watching today? I know it's not a Beaver Creek game, but anybody? Maybe Chad? Winona?
Maybe.
No? That's hard to tell.
Still kind of early.
Hope? No?
Probably not. It's Mardi Gras.
Oh, it's Mardi Gras.
They're all out at parades.
Oh, okay. They're just
They're having a
going
good time.
bananas. Okay. All right. So we're watching the Zamboni take a couple more circles around the rink. Again, I apologize that I don't have Troy stats. I should have thought of that yesterday to ask Coach House if he could bring some, and I forgot to. I didn't think to ask him. But Coach Barry of Alter went ahead and he just brought some. So I've got Alter stats, and it's interesting to look over some of their stats. Looking at some of their team leaders. Of course, Thomas Drake is the leader in all goaltender categories. He's the only goalie on their roster. I'm sure they have a plan of an emergency goalie. I don't know who it would be, but I'm sure they have a plan for that. But he's the only goalie listed on the roster, so he's the leader in all the goalie stats. But we went over some of their goals and assist leaders. Some of the other obscure stats, penalty minutes. Tanner Edmonds leads in penalty minutes with 50. Danny Mahoney has 49. A.J. Mahoney, 24. Jake Henry, 24. Adam Ryder, 18. Some of the other power play goals, Logan Adams leads. He's the team leader in goals with 33. And he's got 7 power play goals to lead the Alter team. Game-winning goals. Good stat here. Adam Ryder and Logan Adams both have 4. Again, total points, which is adding goals and assists. Coming into the game, Danny Mahoney, 57. Logan Adams, 57. Although Danny Mahoney has picked up 2 points on assists today. So he takes the lead in that category, as Logan Adams has not collected any points yet this evening. So quite a game we've got so far, with the score 4-3 in favor of Alter. Again, you're welcome to get a message into us on our chat. Just hit the subscribe button to the Academy Hockey Club and say hello. Tell us where you're from, what team you're rooting for, or what player you're rooting for. Got a pretty nice crowd on hand. I'm sure that it's more of a partisan Alter crowd, since this is the home rink of the Knights, but I think there's plenty of Troy rooters attending here today also. And they're getting ready. Now the Zamboni has finished its rounds. Referees are putting the goals back in place. And soon the two teams will be back on the rink, getting ready for action. The scores in this tournament so far here this weekend, and in Kettering yesterday, it was Alder 16, Elder nothing. And then in the second first round game yesterday, Troy clipped the Beaver Creek Beavers by a score of 2-1. And so that's where at. No consolation game in this tournament. The Beaver Creek Beavers, from their higher seeding, I assume, will be listed in third place in this tournament, and Elder will be at fourth, as the two teams are back out on the ice. Well, so both goalies played yesterday. Of course, Drake did for Alder, since he's their only goalie, but Troy has 3 goalies on their roster. But Simon Latif played yesterday, and again, Coach House before the game told me that he's going with a hot hand, since Latif had a really good game yesterday. He was our number 1 star in the game of Beaver Creek versus Troy. He's back out there. Speaking to him, interviewing him after the game, I said, Latif, is that French or Spanish? He said, no, Egyptian. How about that? Latif. and he's from Arizona. So the Arizona native in goal for the Troy Trojans. His father, after the game yesterday in the lobby, told me that they used to have to drive 90 minutes in Arizona to get to practice. How about that? But, they moved up to Ohio, so a much nicer traveling schedule for the Latif family than that hour and a half commute. We are underway, folks. 4-3, the Alder Knights lead it, and their power play is now over. Or no, actually, there's another power play for 45 seconds. The one on Schumann. Schumann was called for interference. The penalty to Troy's Eli Wenning has expired. 25 seconds left in the Schumann penalty. Knights trying to add to their 1-goal lead. Here is Grader. He's ridden off the puck. And the Trojans look to carry out shorthanded. Cooper Sexton fakes a shot, carries over the blue line. Bumped off the puck, and the Knights take over. Pass at center, intercepted, and a long shot from center. And it's off the mitt of Drake. Knights control in their own zone. Pass off a stick at center ice for Grader to Mahoney. Now back to Ryder. Ryder lost it behind him. Wenning tried to steal it, but the Knights come back with it. There's a rink-wide pass for Grader. Shot, and it's wide of the Troy net. Loose puck, near wing boards. Knights trying to hold it in. Schultz, shot, save, rebound, loose, and Grader unable to get a stick on it. Puck again, shot on net, pad save by Latif. And here come the Trojans the other way. On a breakout, Barnes, and he's unable to get a shot. Holy mackerel. Oh, what a tough break, a good play on defense. Now we've got a whistle. The the Trojans thought they scored, but the referee is saying no.
No. The ref thought he covered it. He didn't have it.
They say that Drake covered the puck, so no goal. The Trojans celebrated for about half a second. Boy, what a nice play on defense. I didn't see who it was, but to break up Barnes on that breakaway, checking him from behind to get the puck off his stick before he could shoot point blank on the Alder net. Now an icing violation on Alter. Face-off will be in the Alter zone. 12:14 to go in regulation. 4-3 Alder. Alder in the white sweaters, black trunks. The Trojans in the gray sweaters, red trunks. There's a shot blocked. Knights trying to carry out to center. Here they come. Over the line, shot, stick save on Henry by netminder Latif. Now the Knights come back the other way. Ryder is after it with Drake out of the net to set it up. Ryder checked, loose puck, centered, but tipped away. Here come the Knights. It's Henry, centering in front. A shot, oh no, it's off his stick. Holy mackerel, another chance. That was foiled. Here's a shot, and it's caught by Latif. Man alive. What a big chance a moment ago by Dixon Phillips. Puck came off his stick. He had a chance to get goal number 4 for himself on the day. We've got a trip and it's on Troy. So Troy penalty, another one. I didn't see. Puck cleared all the way down into the Alder zone.
The Troy penalty on number 21, Mason Weaver. 2 minutes tripping. Time of the penalty, 3:32. That's Weaver tripping, 2 minutes.
So it's Mason Weaver, a 2-minute minor for tripping. So again, the Trojans, they have doubled up the Knights on penalties, 8-4. Power play wise, the Knights have cashed in on 2 of those opportunities. Pass gets past Schultz, and the Trojans clear into the Alder zone. Pass at center off a stick, and then we've got a whistle. Puck popped over the boards, and we're going to have a face-off. Referee Eric Schreiner dropping the puck. Knights win the draw, but it's tipped away by Ryder. He's got a man in front the other way, but couldn't get a pass over to him. That was Evan Schultz, and the puck is cleared away by the Trojans. 40 seconds left in the Knight power play. Adam Ryder, long pass at center, tipped into the Troy zone. Knights clear it right back all the way down, and it's over the boards, and we'll have a face-off. .29 seconds to go in the Alter one-man advantage. From the draw, Grader takes it over in the corner. Knights have it. There's a big hit on one of the Knight players, and here's a chance in front. Pad save, that was Evan Schultz's shot. Knights hold it in. Shot blocked off the skate of one of the Troy players, and here he comes. Pass at center, intended for Barnes. He carries into the Alder zone. Lost the handle. They fight for it on the near boards. Now Sexton comes away with it. Left wing circle, looking to make a play. Sexton drops it behind the Alder net. Penalty's been killed off by Troy as the puck comes in on Drake. And Thomas Drake will hold on to the puck. .9:16 to go. No correction, does that say 8:06? It's 9:06 on the board. There's a shot by the Trojans, blocked by one of the Knight players in front. Puck dropped back to the point, and it's nobody there, and it's all the way down the ice. Campbell after it. Mahoney after it. Knights hold it in the Troy zone, centering pass. And it's intercepted and tipped to the center red line. Back Mahoney for Adams. Adams gets past to check over the Troy line, top of the slot, right wing circle, shot save. Off the pads to the near corner. Now a blast by Henry, right on, and the save by Latif. Well, Logan Adams loaded up the howitzer and hammered one in on net and head high, and Latif was able to catch it. And there is a conference. Was Latif injured on that shot, or did he have an equipment malfunction? Now everything's okay. They were meeting with him. Maybe he had to fix his mask or glove or something. He's all right. From the draw. Henry, left point, holds it in. Wraps it around, off the corner boards, and it deflects back to center. Ryder back to get it for the Knights. Adam Ryder, pass at center. Off a stick, picked up by Brady Smith into the Alder zone. Shot, stick save, rebound, and a whistle. And the net came loose. Okay, that's what happened. The Alder net came loose. Face-off right wing circle of the Alder zone. Cooper Sexton wins the face-off. Shot by Smith blocked. Edmonds tried to carry it out, but he stripped to the puck. And it comes free to center. And it's back to the Troy blue line. Puck tipped away by one of the Knight players, but unable to get the puck on net. That was a nice effort by Alter's Evan Schultz. Now there's a chance for the Trojans, a shot high and wide of the Alder net. There's a big hit on one of the Trojan players. Goes down, puck centered right in front of the Alder cage, but it's cleared away by Schultz. Now a scrum along the far boards. Knights or Trojans come away with the puck. Shot, and it's off a body high and wide off to the far boards and now center ice. Campbell dumps it in for the Trojans. Back to get it, Henry of Alder. Henry flips it up for Ryder. He clears it. Icing waved off. Back to get it, Campbell of Troy. Campbell on right wing. He just hammers Danny Mahoney down to the ice. The Dog, and now Dog gets a hit in on Campbell, and now Campbell back on Mahoney. Holy mackerel, we got a WWE going on here. There's a shot by the Trojans, and they score! Holy guacamole! Players knocking each other around. Trojans come in, and it's Cooper Sexton. Cooper Sexton, his second goal of the game. He's a rough, tough customer on these Troy Trojans, and he's able to get his second goal of the game to tie it at 4 apiece. We got a barn burner, folks.
The Troy goal comes at 7:50 of the third period. It was scored by number 2, Cooper Sexton. The goal was unassisted.
Unassisted goal, second unassisted goal by Sexton.
Unassisted.
Now there's a shot the other way, and Latif makes the stop. Man alive, strap yourselves in, folks. Man, he just... Mahoney against two different Trojan players knocking each other around. And then the puck got shot down into the Alder zone, and Sexton came away with it. Here's another shot by the Trojans. It's blocked. I couldn't believe we didn't get some penalties on all the hitting that was going on, hitting away from the puck that was going on, and the refs just let him go, which is, that's all right. I mean, on one hand, it's all right. On the other hand, you think, well, why weren't there penalties? But It's a thrilling contest here this afternoon, that's for sure. Jake Henry over the Troy line. Henry drops the puck off. Here's a shot. Blocked. That was, I believe, Phillips taking the shot, and it was blocked on defense in front of the net. Trojans trying to carry out. Down to 6.5 minutes to go in the game. Now we've got a whistle, and we'll have a face-off. There's an offside. Oh. Somebody sent me a message. Eskimo.
Is that time say 4 or 5?
Yeah, it's so hard to tell. Face off in the Troy zone. Edmonds chops it behind the Trojan net. It's knocked off to the left wing circle. It pops in front. It bangs off to the far boards, and the Trojans clear it out. There's a chance for the Trojans. Shot! And it's high and wide to the Alder net. Puck caroms all the way back down the ice. Sexton back to get it. Passes on left wing. And it gets past everyone back into the Alder zone, and Henry clears it. Now chipped back in. Henry again will shovel the puck to the blue line, but the Trojans hold it in. And then it's tipped away by Mahoney, and he's knocked down. The Dog having a rough time of it out there. Now Sexton just hammers Edmonds. He runs over him like a truck. And now Sexton runs over one of his own players. He's a madman out there. I called Danny Mahoney the junkyard dog because was so proficient at getting tips and rebounds, junky goals in front of the net. I think Cooper Sexton is the mad dog. We're going to have a face-off right wing circle of the Troy zone. Henry wins the face-off for Alter. Puck kicks all the way back to this near wing side along the wall. Puck centered. Here's Ryder, a shot, and Latif will glove it like a shortstop. And he'll hold on to it. 4-4 the score. Looks like, is that 3:03? 3:03 left in the third period. I assume we will have an overtime if this game ends in a tie in regulation. Ryder, a shot blocked by Brady Smith. And the pass, puck cleared all the way down, and it'll be an icing violation on Troy. Again, our goal scorers: Alter, 3 by Phillips, 1 by Grader. Troy, 2 by Sexton, 1 by Wenning, 1 by Brady Smith. From the draw, Knights unable to hold the puck in. They circle back. Now carrying in for Alter was Schultz. He's checked. Puck rims around to this near side. Trojans kick it towards center ice, but after it is Phillips. He'll chase it down. Passes in front of his own net, and the Knights start out. Oh, pass! Intercepted! Right in front. Brady Smith's got a chance, and unable to get a good shot away. He centers the puck, but that's broken up. One of the Trojan players knocked down. Now as the puck rides in on goal, Latif makes the stop. Boy, chance for Brady Smith a moment ago that he intercepted a pass right at the top of the slot area between the face-off circles and the Alder zone, but unable to get control of the puck as he tried to shoot it and really didn't get a good shot. Now back, here's a chance, 1-0. The other way, a chance, they score! Brady Smith in the clear, and the Trojans take a 5-4 lead. Holy Toledo! I believe it's Brady Smith. Let me see. No, I beg your pardon. It's Carson Smith. Carson Smith tips the puck away. He had one man to beat on the Knights. He gets down right in front of the Alder net, right up the gut in the slot, and snaps one past Drake. And it is 5-4 Troy, their first lead of the game. Holy Toledo. Now Adams is checked as he carried into the Troy zone. Puck kicks free to center, and it's taken away by Sexton. Sexton ridden into the boards by, it looks like, Schultz. And then there's a whistle with
13 minutes into the third period. Was scored by number 16, Carson Smith. The assist to number 25, Will Lawrence, and number 7, Luke Harris.
So there's the announcement of the Troy goal. Carson Smith, assisted by Will Barnes and by Luke Harris. Trojans, their first lead of the game. How do you like that? Now here's a face-off in the Alder zone. We'll keep an eye on the alternate to see if Coach Barry pulls Drake for an extra attacker sometime soon. Puck cleared all the way down. That'll be an icing on Troy. Now would be a good time to pull Drake, and indeed they will, as Grader comes on the ice as the extra attacker. So we are down to a minute 14. Minute 14 to go. In regulation, Knights need to score. Puck is cleared away off a skate. There is an open net chance, and they score! The Knights tried to set up a play starting at the blue line. The pass was off the skate. And then it was just a foot race down the ice. Corralling the puck is Brady Smith, and he's got an open net. That's the downside of the pulling the goalie. You want to have the extra attacker to give your team a chance to tie the game, but if you make a mistake like that errant pass, then it's lights out. So it's now 6-4 Troy. Unassisted goal, Brady Smith. The Knights goal still vacated for the extra attacker. What the heck, why not? Down by 2. A long pass down the ice, and that'll be an icing. And that's the downside of going for the empty net when you're behind the red line, is if you're missed, then it's an icing, and the face-off is way back in your own end. Does that say 38 seconds? And again, another icing on the Trojans. And at this point, the Trojans should probably not go for the empty net when they're behind the red line. just clear the puck and kill time. Clear it so that it doesn't go all the way down the ice. I know that empty net looks like it's about 100 feet wide with it being empty. Here's a shot by the Knights, and it's blocked on defense. Mahoney checked into the boards, and they score! Holy mackerel! How do you like that? Knights score! It's 6-5. And was it Eli Grader? I didn't even see the puck go in down here.
The altar goal by number 29, number 91, Dan Mahoney.
I'll have to find out who scored that goal. Empty net still. In the Troy zone, they're counting it down. And the Troy Trojans have won the Southwest Ohio High School Hockey League Tournament Championship. Let's see. I'll have to try to find out who scored the goal for Alter. We couldn't make it out up here over the PA. And the two teams will shake hands. The Troy Trojans were favored, I believe, early in the season, and then they ran into a rough spot in the last part of the season and wound up finishing third in the league, which was a surprise. But they show their mettle in these two games, just barely nipping the Beaver Creek Beavers yesterday 2-1. And coming from behind, they were down 4-1 in the second period. They scored 2 goals in the third to make it 4-3. And then 3 goals in the third period to win it. They hold off the Knights by a score of 6-5. Stand by, folks. I'm going to try to find out who scored that Alder goal. Hold on a moment.
At this time, both teams, please line up on your blue lines. Congratulations to both teams on a hard-fought game. Congratulations first to the Alter Knights, the runners-up for the Southwest Ohio High School Hockey.
They're handing out the trophies right now. I got the particulars on that last goal by the Knights. It was Evan Schultz, assisted by Danny Mahoney. Now they're handing out the ribbons. Evan Schultz, Edmonds, Tanner Edmonds. There's Jake Henry, Logan Adams, Thomas Drake. And we've got A.J. Mahoney, Dixon Phillips, and Eli Grader, and earlier it was Danny Mahoney. I think he was the first in line. So that was the ribbon ceremony handed out by SWOHSHL Commissioner Tony Morris, as Coach Kevin Berry and his staff now vacate the ice. And the Knights are congratulating the Troy Trojans. Going down the line, that's a very nice thing to see. Always enjoy seeing that. Got a message from Ashley Ann. Way to go, Troy. Ashley Ann, boy, you guys were on this edge of your seats all afternoon. The Knights build up a lead, but the Trojans in the second half of the game really stepped up the pressure, and they were able to pull this game out 6-5. And the Knights get a good round of applause. Now the Troy Trojans, Noah Carver, Cooper Sexton, Eli Wedding, Kyle McQuirk. They're reading off the roster as they all take a turn at holding the big trophy. They're reading off the whole roster there for the Trojans. And this is the first championship in the SWOHSHL, I believe, for some time for Troy. Again, see, yeah. I was speaking to Coach Preston Howells before the game, and I don't know if he said they've never won the SWOHSHL. That might be the case. So I think if you're watching on the chat and want to let me know, but I don't think the Trojans have ever won the SWOHSHL tournament. The Knights were trying to repeat. As they congregate around the blue line. We're going to try to talk to one of the Troy players after they break up and start heading toward the bench. Hey, Cherie, when they start heading out, I'll run down and try to grab somebody. They're now posing for a team picture with the SWOHSHL trophy. Well, what a job by the Troy Trojans. Holding off the league second seed Beaver Creek yesterday by just 1 goal, and then they rally from the 3-goal deficit and hold off the Alder Knights 6-5. The Alder Knights, the number 1 seed in this tournament. So the number 3 seed wins the tournament. And once they break up, folks, I'm going to run downstairs and try to grab one of the Troy players, and we'll have a chat with them once they start heading toward the locker room. And then we'll be back with you. They're still going to pose for a couple of pictures with the trophy. Our unofficial shots on goal final for the game favoring Alder 35-18.
I think that's pretty close. It was almost exactly what the guy had here.
Okay. So 35-18 Alder. We'll have a 3 stars coming up after we interview one of the players. I believe we'll be able to get a chat with either one of the players or coaches from the Trojans to get their reflections on this tournament championship. Hold on, folks. I'm going to head downstairs, and we're going to try to get a hold of one of the players. So stand by, and we'll be back with you shortly. Stand by, folks. Okay, we're back at Kettering Ice Arena for a post-game of the SWOHSHL tournament. And the Troy Trojans coming from behind to win. You can hear the crowd, the fans and the players as they win it 6-5 over the Alder Knights. And with me is Troy team captain Brady Smith. Brady, wow. What do you say after that? What the heck? I mean, you guys, when it was 4-1, what was the mood on the bench? What was Coach House saying? What was going on over there?
You know, we knew we could come back from that. We've done it before. We've wanted to be Alter. This is my junior year. They've pooped on us the last 3 years of us playing them. We figured it was time to give it back in return and win the SWOHSHL tournament. Get that win, get the big trophy.
I was talking to Coach House before the game, and he said, for some reason against Alter, we are not playing physical. So he was trying to impress that upon you guys. Do you feel like is that one of the keys to the game today, that you guys started playing a more physical game with them?
Yeah, I feel like we stepped up the physicality for sure today. Yesterday, whenever we played Creek, we got real physical with them, and we carried that over today, and that helped us with that win a lot.
Cooper Sexton. He smiled. As soon as I say that name, he starts smiling. I give nicknames, and I call the Beaver Creek games, and I give nicknames to some of the players if something stands out. Like Danny Mahoney on Alter, I call him Junkyard Dog because he scores some junky goals, you know. Well, Mr. Sexton, after he ran over one of the players out here, I decided I'm going to call him Mad Dog because, man alive, I was like, he hit one guy, ran over another guy. I said, he's going mad out there. Is Cooper, is that his personality or what's he like off the ice?
Yeah, Cooper's my best friend, actually. I've grown up playing hockey with him. He's always been like that. He's always had that intensity in his game. He likes playing physical. He likes being the big guy out there, sets the tone real quick. He's always been that way. Yep. And
what do you have to say about young Mr. Simon Latif? I got to interview him yesterday after the Beaver Creek game, and Coach House put him back out here again today. He said he was going to play the hot hand. A little bit shaky early, but then he clamped down and played a really good game. As one of the veteran team leaders and team captain of this team, what do you say about a young freshman goalie like Simon Latif?
He stepped up really big this year. He knew we had some big shoes to fill with our starting senior goalie from last season. He took that big step, and he's playing one hell of a game right now. He started the last 2 weekends, all 4 games, and he's been doing absolutely incredible. And I hope he keeps playing the way he is because he's going to go somewhere with that.
Now, are you a senior?
I'm a junior.
Oh, a junior. Okay. Who are the seniors on your team? Do you know?
Quinn Garrity, Colin Burkhart, Miles Schumann, Noah Carver, and Jack Crawford.
Oh, okay. So you guys have some guys coming back.
Yep.
So that looks really good for the Trojans next year. So when you look at the SWOHSHL landscape, I'd say you guys probably might be favored going into next season.
Yeah, I would say so. As I know you announced for Creek, but Creek's losing some pretty crucial parts of the team for next season. Alex Elsner, Ian Champagne. Yeah. They're probably arguably their 2 best players on that team right now. Right. And I don't know how they're going to do next season, but I don't know. Yeah.
And Alder probably has some seniors too, Mahoney, maybe a couple other guys. So, it could be an opening for you guys to be favored next season. Yep. Well, tell us a little bit about Brady Smith. Are you from Troy, or where are you from originally?
Yep, I've grown up in Troy my whole life. Played for the Troy Bruins originally from kindergarten up to 8th grade, and then freshman year I played for the Trojans, and I've played for them ever since.
So you started skating when you were just a little kid?
I've been skating since I was 2 years old. My dad actually builds a rink in our backyard every year.
No kidding. Yeah. That's fantastic. And so you're a junior. Do you have any plans after next year to try to play college hockey, club hockey, or anything like that?
Yeah, I want to try and get my goal into the NAHL and then go from there. If I can get to the NAHL, I want to get looked at by like D1, D2 coaches. I think if I keep my work ethic going how I am right now, work out almost every day, get big, get strong, and get a lot better at the game, I think I could go somewhere with my talent.
And do you have any idea at this point where you'd like to go?
I've always wanted to go to Miami University ever since I played there for the first time when I was 8 years old. I've always loved Goggin Arena and the campus. Like that's honestly my dream school for playing hockey.
I called a game at the old Goggin Arena originally, and I like that place. But boy, the new place is fantastic, wonderful, and what a program they've got. You know, both the NCAA programs and the ACHAs are very good. Well, that would be fantastic if you do that. I call UD games, so if you happen to play on a club D2 club team, I might see you up here. But well, it's I'll let you get back to your teammates. I know they're in the locker room yucking it up right now with the trophy. So we appreciate you joining us.
Yep, thank you.
Brady Smith, team captain of the Trojans. Congratulations on a great season, a great tournament, and thanks for joining us.
Yep, you're welcome.
Brady Smith, team captain of the Trojans. Trojans coming from behind today to win it 6-5 over Alter to win the SWOHSHL Tournament Championship. We're going to step aside and hear from our friends at City Barbecue, and I'll be back up with the 3 stars and a quick wrap-up. You're watching the SWOHSHL 2024 Tournament Championship on the Academy Hockey Club YouTube channel. Okay, everybody. We thank Brady Smith for joining us and the Troy team captain. Wow, what a game. It's a thriller. I go back to that goal that I think was the 5th goal of the Trojans when it looked like roller derby out here. Mahoney was banging on one guy. He gets knocked down. He bangs and hits another guy, and then another guy hits him, and there was nothing called. All this hitting away from the puck. Let him go, but that's, you know, fans love it. and then the Trojans went down and scored. But what a wild game. I don't always go back and watch these games, but I'll probably will come back and watch the last half of this one because this was a barn burner. But let's figure a 3 stars, and then we'll put a capper on it. Let me try to figure this out because there's a lot of candidates for our 3 stars in this game. Let's give the number 3 star of the game. Let's give it to Brady Smith of Troy. And we will give the number 2 star of the game to Cooper Sexton of Troy. And the number 1 star of the game with a hat trick this afternoon from the Alder Knights, it is Dixon Phillips. And I also like to pick a hard hat for some players play exceptionally hard. Knocking guys around or whatnot. Let me take a quick scan. Let me look and see. Let's give our hard hat today, playing exceptionally hard on defense. Let's give it to Adam Ryder of Troy. The hard hat. So 3 stars again, the number 3 star Brady Smith of Troy, number 2 star Cooper Sexton of Troy, number 1 star Dixon Phillips of Alter. He had a hat trick. And hard hat goes to Adam Ryder. So before I sign off, I want to give a special shout out to our producer and engineer, Cherie Champagne. She is just like me. We're volunteering to do this. She's giving up her time to run the camera. She's got the hard job. I've got the easy job. I'm just flapping my jaws. I'm just Cherie's got to figure out all this computer stuff and the camera stuff and all the knobs and buttons and everything else. So shout out to Cherie Champagne for volunteering to help us put this game on today. So, all right, folks, that is going to put a capper on what was one heck of a barn burner of a SWOHSL championship game. Again, the final score as the Troy Trojans come from what was a 4-1 deficit, come from behind and hold on to win 6-5. The Alder Knights got a goal with a man advantage with an empty net. At the end of the game, Troy got an empty net goal themselves on that, and it wound up 6-5. The Troy Trojans win the 2024 SWOHSL Championship. So, speaking for producer Cherie Champagne, this is Kent Jacobs saying until next time, good evening, everybody, from the Kettering Ice Arena.